So recently, Samurai Warriors 4 came out on Steam. Koei just shadow dropped this game. No advertising or marketing whatsoever. They just said, well, here you go. Have Samurai Warriors 4 with all the DLCs for like 40 or 50 bucks. I'm surprised. But this is honestly a good surprise. From what I understand, the complete version of Samurai Warriors 4 was never localized until now. Non-Japanese fans can finally enjoy Samurai Warriors 4 DX.
Are you ready?
I don't know if it was intended or it's just an amazing coincidence, but it's actually already been 10 years since the original release of Samurai Warriors 4. And what a way to celebrate the game's 10-year anniversary than for Koei to release the complete version on PC with no prior announcement. Without even thinking, I bought the game on Steam. Even though I already played the hell out of this game when it came out on the PS4, the thought of starting from scratch, grinding and beating the game, maxing everything out, it just brought back feel-good memories, and honestly, it's fun. Even playing this 10-year-old game, I still have loads of fun with it. Samurai Warriors 4 is arguably one of the best Musou games out there. Yes, I know that people have a lot of love and consider Samurai Warriors 2 as the best Samurai Warriors game, and I agree with that as well. Samurai Warriors 2 and 4 are probably at the top of my Musou game tier list, on par with games like Dynasty Warriors 5 or Warriors Orochi 3. But going back to the fun of playing this game, I feel as though this is the peak of Samurai Warriors. Unlike Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors kept the core gameplay movesets since the first game, and they kept building on that. And you can see how Samurai Warriors 4 perfected that combat. One big change they did was the triangle attack or Y attack if you're using an Xbox controller. The hyper attacks, you can dash while taking out groups of enemies, and it's quite broken when you're playing on easy or normal. It even carries over for Samurai Warriors characters in Warriors Orochi 4. That's probably the only polarizing thing I can think about, combat-wise. And so many characters. Before Samurai Warriors 5 cut most of the roster, we had a huge cast of playable characters in the Samurai Warriors 4 generation, and everybody had a unique moveset. I look back at this generation of Musou games fondly. I don't think many of us appreciated how good both Dynasty Warriors 8 and Samurai Warriors 4 were at the time. Dynasty Warriors 9 and Samurai Warriors 5 to me were okay. They were okay, but they really didn't feel the same way I felt for the older games. Now, focusing on Samurai Warriors 4 itself, this game's story mode is nothing like what previous Samurai Warriors games did. Samurai Warriors 1 to 3 focused more on individual characters. In Samurai Warriors 4, story mode is more focused on different regions and factions, giving you a choice of characters per battle, and I think that's really the only way to go, considering the growing roster of characters. Even Dynasty Warriors 8 started letting you choose a character for the story modes. Not only that, it was just perfect for telling the history of the Sengoku period as a whole. Well, as accurate as it can be for a Musou game. Looking back, I used to hate these text box conversations during story mode, as I thought more cutscenes should have been animated, but I realized that we got so much character and story moments from these text box conversations. I feel that even more after playing Samurai Warriors 2, where we only get character interactions from the main story mode cutscenes and, the in-battle dialogue. In Samurai Warriors 4, there's definitely more dialogue, and that's good. I guess at the time when the game came out, I thought it was lazy to have characters just standing there rigidly while a voice text box dialogue was happening. Now I appreciate it. Speaking of looking back on things, I never got to properly beat Chronicle mode, so I decided to do it now for Samurai Warriors 4 DX. Since the game comes with all the DLC, even my created character has new cool armor and hairstyles to choose from. Speaking of DLC, I really like the DLC soundtracks that I never ever listened to before. It's remixes of beloved classic Samurai Warriors music like the Kawa Nakajima theme and City of Flowers. Now, I bought this game, but should you? At this price? I got this game on Steam for 2,333 Philippine pesos on Steam, which is roughly around 40 bucks USD. Is the game worth it for that price point? Samurai Warriors 4 is a 10-year-old game, but you're also getting all the DLC. Like missions, mounts, items, costumes, music, character customization options. Is that worth it for you? Especially nowadays where game prices are becoming more and more outrageous. Personally, if the game was $30, I would 100% recommend for you to get it. I know I paid full price for this game, but that's just me. I'm generally enthusiastic and optimistic when it comes to Musou games, which is why I hope that they also re-release some of the older games. I would love to play the HD versions of Samurai Warriors 2 on PC, because I never got to experience the 360 or PS3 version of Samurai Warriors 2 XL or Empires. This would be the perfect time for Koei to port those games to PC. I mean, it would be literally easy money for them, and I know Koei loves money. And with that, I think I've talked about all I wanted to talk about with Samurai Warriors 4. If you've played Samurai Warriors 4 or are planning to get Samurai Warriors 4 DX, tell me what you think about the game. Do you view it as highly as I do, or perhaps you have a different opinion? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See ya!
ドラキュラ・モーフィーキャットヴァンパイアナイト VTuber